For decades, I have enjoyed stargazing and photographing celestial bodies. Come join me on an adventure into the far beyond. As the Earth slips between the Moon and the Sun, a shadow is cast upon the Moon. In this dark state, it is often referred as the blood moon. This is a photograph of the Moon, just as it is exiting the point of full eclipse. Interpretations of the blood moon's significance vary widely. Some view it as a prophetic sign of the end times, while others see it as a reminder of Psalms 91 verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God. My prayer is that there is some room for both interpretations to be valid. A supermoon is a full moon or a new moon that nearly coincides with perigee, the closest that the Moon comes to the Earth in its elliptic orbit. This results in a slightly larger than usual apparent size of the lunar disk as viewed from Earth. The technical name for this is a perigee-syzygy of the Earth, Moon, Sun system. The term supermoon was coined by astrologer Richard Nall in 1979. He defined it as a new or full moon which occurs with the Moon at or near, within 90% of, its closest approach to Earth in a given orbit, perigee. In short, during a supermoon, the Earth, Moon, and Sun are all in a line, with the Moon in its nearest approach to Earth. Please note that because the term supermoon is astrological in origin, it has no precise astronomical definition. Different sources may give different definitions. The term perigee-syzygy or perigee full/new moon is preferred in the scientific community. The Apollo 11 Tranquility Base was approximately where I attached a tiny dot of blue in the upper right 1/4 of the Moon. Note the craters, dips, and valleys seen along the disk rim. There is a crater in the lower left corner. It reminds me of the end of an orange or belly button. Lines seem to be drawn upon the Moon's surface extending from this buttonhole. This is another picture of a supermoon. The supermoon of April 8, 2020. Yes, April 8, 2020, just exactly 4 years before the Sun eclipse on April 8, 2024. Once again, take a closer look to the rim of the Moon. In this picture, the craters and mountains on the Moon's surface can be clearly seen. It was just after noon on April 8, 2024. The sky above me was clear and bright blue. I prepared to photograph the solar eclipse that would start in a few minutes. As I awaited this awesome event to start, a cloud moved between me and the Sun. Now the Sun appeared with a bluish-white cloudy image. The first stage of a total solar eclipse is known as first contact. This stage begins when the Moon first touches the outermost part of the Sun, appearing much like a bite was taken from it. During this phase, the darkened lunar disk of the Moon will make the Sun appear as if a bite has been taken out of its illuminated face. This process continues and the bit size gets larger and larger. From the first touch of the Sun, known as first contact, to the moment of totality in a solar eclipse, it typically takes about 2.5 hours. Right now, removal of the filter on my camera lens happens. The diamond ring effect is a phenomenon observed during a total solar eclipse. Just before the totality phase, when the Moon completely covers the Sun, and just after it ends, the Moon almost fully covers the Sun, leaving only a small, bright spot of sunlight visible. This bright spot is often referred to as the diamond, and the faint ring of the solar corona surrounding the moon appears as the ring. The combination of these two elements creates a striking visual effect that resembles a diamond ring, hence the name. This effect occurs because the edge of the moon is not smooth, it has mountains and valleys. When only a single valley allows sunlight to pass through, it creates the appearance of a bright diamond on the edge of a faintly glowing ring. Please note that the diamond ring effect is only observable during a total solar eclipse. It's one of the most anticipated phenomena for eclipse watchers. This is one of my favorite renditions of the diamond ring effect. The last point of contact in a solar eclipse is known as fourth contact. This stage refers to the moment when the sun is no longer covered by the moon. At this point, the eclipse is completely over, and you can safely remove your eclipse glasses, just don't look directly at the sun anymore. Now that I have witnessed the total solar eclipse of 2024, I understand even more how it declares the glory of God. As I observed the moon move between the sun and the earth, I was anticipating a period called totality. I was in awe that with such precision and beauty God rules his universe, the universe that declares his glory. I was stunned by the accuracy of this event, predicted to the very second the start and finish of totality would happen. Countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it was. The moon totally blocked the sun and its light. Darkness overtook me, the temperature dropped drastically. People started putting on their coats and sweaters. It was more than just watching the sun and moon interact. It was an experience that God chose to show his glory. Okay folks, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the show.